Alright then. Just getting myself mentally prepared for this kind of thing. The last time I have played Flatout 2 apparently was on November the 30th of last year. So for pretty much the whole entire Christmas, I didn't even bother to get back into the game, per se. But with that being said, with that being out of the way, because it's not really important, greetings, hello everyone, I am ICECADE. Today, I'm back on Flatout 2. And actually, I think this is where I'm pretty much just wrapping up the game at this point on, I think. Because the last time I played, we were nearly done with the street class. We had like a few more championships to go. Really, I haven't even made the time to just be streaming this game overall. Because I just haven't been like, it's just been like that. It's the way it is. It is what it is. And the resolution was a bit off. Now let me just be quite honest when I say that in regards to playing this game, alright? So, I am playing this game because I want to be at least one of the few YouTubers who also wants to preserve some of the older racing games that were based for their time. Like, they were good for their time, but as time changes, they're not as good as they are once before. But if I have to be quite frank with you in regards to this game, like if I really had to be real with you guys, it is by these simple few words, is that as a child, I'm not really much of a big fan of Flatout in general. I'm like, yeah, I'm playing it right now, but I'm not like I'm not like above there, I'm not up as one of the few people who talk about Flatout every single day, or wants to prefer to play Flatout every day. That's of course when I was a child and when I had the PS2. In fact, I was more of a person who preferred Need for Speed. Like, don't get the wrong idea. I like the destruction and I like the environment and all of that kind of stuff, but I mean, the game is just pretty basic. And don't get me wrong, basic's not all that bad if you know what you're doing in regards to making a racing game, or any other video game in general, but it's kind of basic to where, like I'm not too sure how it's a game that one would return to very often. I mean, if you want to revisit it, at least get a few more months and a year later and then come back to the game. It's no big problem. But don't go too often when it comes to Flatout. Of course, some people may say they do that once they make each and every single other save and they go through the same thing. Which, of course, that kind of reminds me, when it comes to going through and playing the game over and over again, I'm still getting comments about the Need for Speed Most Wanted 2012 video I made 2 years ago. Or was it 3? And there has been an individual that has been saying that I've been returning to this game a few times before. I've deleted its save a few times, and return back to the game, playing the campaign over and over again. I'm thinking that's not at all what I anticipate from a racing game. But I mean, yeah, sure, that's today's standards because games cannot create alternate sets of save files for some apparent reason. Like, you can't do that inside of modern gaming nowadays. It's like one save file and that you have, and that's all you could work with. Which is fine and all, but what if you want to start all over again? What if you want to try the game all over again? Just for the sake of it. See if you got the touch, the power. Well, you really can't do that if you got a game where you're running in just one save file specifically. And that's the one that you progress through the whole entire game. I mean, and then this is the exact scenario that's happening within the Need for Speed Most Wanted 2012, where people are deleting their save file and just starting the game all over again. I wouldn't do that because I'm not really much of a big fan of Need for Speed Most Wanted 2012. It's not because the game doesn't have any customization. That's not my main concern. Nor does it not have a story. The main concern of the game I have overall, as per usual, is the fact that it just basically feels like Burnout, which I'm not a big fan of. I'm not a big fan of a game that feels the exact same thing from another title that's made by the same studio. Like, let me be real. If I had to choose, I would prefer playing Burnout Paradise, or any of the other older Burnout games. I have Burnout 3 for the PlayStation 2. And I would experience the driving, the destruction, and all that through that game. I'm not gonna, like... It's like this with Need for Speed Most Wanted 2012. It's basically Burnout Paradise, except the crash cams have, like, the crashing physics and mechanics have been decreased because car manufacturers are too bitchy about how their cars are. How they want their cars portrayed in the games, and they do not want any damage on them. Which is not very much of a big fucking deal, because it's just a video game. It's not real life. And trying to acquire cars inside of Need for Speed Most Wanted 2012 is really not what I like the most out of that game. And here's why. If you're not racing against an opponent, like a rival, like say you're trying to find another vehicle out there, you know what the only method you have in order to find another vehicle out in the middle of the Fairhaven in Need for Speed Most Wanted 2012? It's called going around the whole entire damn map and trying to find a car, a jack spot, and just take the car from there. That's what it basically is. Also, hello. But another part of it being is that this little mechanic where you go chase your opponent and shut down their vehicle, which was implemented in Burnout Paradise, mind you, was also shared into the Need for Speed Most Wanted 2012 too. well, 2012, I also. So when you're trying to get the opponent's car, you basically crash them out the same way you normally do in Burnout Paradise. But how do you access their vehicle? You don't have like a, or you don't have a junkyard to go to on like Burnout Paradise, and you most certainly do not have a personal garage that doesn't exist, because unlike the older Need for Speed games. No, instead you go out on the road, you try to find a jack spot and take the car. Like honestly, there's a lot of things that I'm not a big fan of Need for Speed Most Wanted 2012, but I'll be quite fair with everyone. Need for Speed Most Wanted 2012, to me at least, is not as bad as Need for Speed 2015. I have burning passion of not liking that game whatsoever. At all. I wanted to make a video out of that game. Albeit, I will do that. I was told I'm still going by on waiting till this year's release date, or the base. I was gonna go based on the release date of the video game overall, and then post a video there. Of course, it'll take me a few weeks, maybe a month or two, just to make the video, because it might be as long. It might be equivalent, maybe a little bit more than Need for Speed Most Wanted 2012, because there's a lot more stuff that is inside of 2015 than in comparison of Most Wanted 2012. That's as much as I could say in regards to all this. Let's try this race again. And you know, if I do a video on Need for Speed Unbound, I would just like do the same thing as I would with the other Need for Speed games, make it another review, and just do it from there. You know, like bada bing bada boom, that's it. But that would be like maybe a little bit later after the 2015 video. The planned one. That's Christmas one. That went good, actually. Well, I mean, it went by real well while it lasted. Had a few gifts here and there, and same old. Although things are changing within life, so that is the last Christmas that probably would be good for the long run of things, because when it comes to this year, like the start of this year, there was going to be some changes around within work. So while I'm trying to make sure it doesn't affect some status quo within my lifeline on trying to make money, I have to work less days now at times, because here's this. The restaurant that I'm working at is changing over from okay, yes, truck. Keep flipping over. I'm sure you're having fun. I was trying to say that the job that I'm working at is making some changes where we're not going to be working with cash anymore, or that we're not going to work with the standard procedure of clock-ins and clock-outs. Instead, what I've been told was that we were going to do things on a more digital note, which means now at times I'm going to have to be clocking in and clocking out. And that specific status quo is what I'm trying to make sure it doesn't affect. So now I'm trying to have to work less days than I have to work normally, which is a pain in the ass because I'm not going to be able to have enough money to have for myself, like, at all. Just because corporate and the owner favors the whole entire thing. Like, I would digress the whole entire ideal of having to have the whole entire online payment and clock in thing. But realistically, there's nothing I can do to make the argument over onto this. So I'm kind of stuck like a sitting duck. I'm fucked. Some people are probably going to ask, why not just open up PayPal or donations part? Well, I didn't have the plan to do so. Even if I did, I wanted that to wait more so later. If I was up to 1K subs, and that would just be about it. But a donation box is enough. I'm not gonna go out of my way to have some sort of Patreon or do a coffee kind of thing. Just a simple donation box is that's just about it. It's not really special, it doesn't need to be special, and that's that. So, in regards to Christmas, I got a few games that I saw of interest and just played through some of them. One of them is the Ace Combat 7, Skies Unknown. And I really enjoyed the game. I didn't stream it because it's already been streamed on previously, so that wouldn't even be new. I got Star Wars, hold on. Let's look over real quick. We're going on intermission real quickly, just for the sake of this. I got, Skyforce Reloaded. I think I got Sonic Adventure 2 as well on the Christmas sale. I think I also got Space Hulk Deathwing, or that's maybe a little bit earlier. Let's see what else. Oh yeah. Got Star Wars, Rogue Squadron, Starfighter, and Squadrons. In the future, I plan to stream those games around and later on after May 4th. So that'll be something. I got Psycho Pump Gold Edition, and I might stream that later on October. Because why not? Then Car Mechanic Simulator for 2021. They just barely came out with the Taxi DLC on January the 17th. I might stream this if I were to. If I do chill streams, I'll do this game. And then this game, I did complete the game, so I wasn't planning to stream Ace Combat 7 at any point. I mean, if you want it, I'll do it. If that's a decision you guys can make. Although I do want to get Project Wingman. That's as much as I want. That's like one of the few games I want to get now. I've been seeing some videos about it previously, and I was like, okay, I want to get this game at some point. Of course, I could have just used the money I made overall on a Christmas sale and just bought that game, but I never really put too much thought on it. And Jack just spun himself out. I was about to crash him out. Lord, I want to wreck his ass. However, I missed. Oh no, wait. Hold on. There we go, much better. I did play Tokyo Extreme Racer. I did stream it for a little bit last night. I was quite amazed as to how the game is. Because unlike most racing games you get nowadays, I never expected to be able to race against a minivan to a flatbed to even a taxi cab. Not just the cars that are, like, for the most part drivable by other players or even by the AI per se, but also random traffic vehicles that don't seem particularly built to be racing. Like, it kind of shocked me, to say the least. Because let me be real, when could you ever race inside of a taxi cab, inside of Need for Speed or Midnight Club? I don't want to say Midnight Club 1 because you were just given a taxi cab at the start of the game. Is it one of those? It's kind of one of those simulator games. However, for the most part, when you're in Tokyo Extreme Racer, you're just mostly driving the freeway. And it did remind me a little bit of, it did remind me of Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift on the PS2. Only thing is that the game plays a little bit more differently than in comparison, because the game, granted, it doesn't have any shaking cameras per se inside of Tokyo Extreme Racer. And once you're starting off inside of the game, you're like starting it off slowly. Crash out Jack. I didn't do that specifically, but I was trying to wreck him. Get out of my way. Dirty racing is illegal inside of Gran Turismo. Meanwhile, Flatout, you just end up crashing your own opponent out. But yeah, Tokyo Extreme Racer is one of those simulated. It's kind of like a simulated game, albeit it's just more hinged on single player for the most part. Oh, I think I like this one actually. No, that's not what I meant. Let's go see the curling. This one seems fairly simple enough in comparison to any of the other games I played previously in the stunt arena. Oh, come on, tell me we won that one. Yes, we did! Nice. Okay, that's gotta hurt. What was that? Frank got crashed out. Okay. Okay, I see. That's not... I did a flat spin and just ended up hitting Katie. Didn't expect my expert kung fu moves, did you know? He just spun out. Oh, wow. I thought I was gonna be going in for another lap. What the fuck was that? I didn't even hit there wasn't even anything in front of me. Like, what? How does that even work? Game, how does that even work? Okay, it makes sense that it hit a tree, but that does not make any sense when Ray Carter just hit me on my side. Stop getting in front of me. Get out of my case. Lord have mercy, this is terrible. And I hate this one. Come on, I'm catching up. There we go. There was a lot of damage. Okay, that happened. Oh wow. Hmm. Okay, send her flying. And I landed on top of his truck. Well, Ray is dead somehow. I don't know how he died. And I'm without a tire. I'm losing traction. That is not gonna work in my favor. You do not attempt to try to spin me out and get away with it, you little shit. Made my first delivery of the year. Not bad. Not bad. Ooh. Another win of the game. There's always a start for something good, and that's like something. It's like the legendary BMW, but black and silver. Oh, okay. There was one that was like black and red, which was supposed to be like the more antagonizing colors of the vehicle instead of the Need for Speed Heat when I previously played that game once before. It was a long time ago, but I liked that kind of design. I missed. How the fuck did I miss? Excuse me to my fucking life, game. And Pro Street Race style. Oh, okay. Actually, come to think of that game. I was thinking if it's wise enough to make a live stream about that game. Because there's already been a lot of people, well, I'm not too sure if there's like a lot of people per se that made content on that game. What are you fucking meaning, game? All you're doing is tormenting my life. Got it. Come on. We got this in the bag. Actually, this is a little bit more simpler, but it would be nice to know. It would be nice that there didn't need to be some fucking instructions as to how you play. Or that only cost me 1 fucking point. Yeah, it cost me a few points. Oh great, the final one's supposed to be a bullseye. Enter a bullseye. And we won either way. Let's go! Like, there are some stunts that I could admire, that I could appreciate the most that isn't too complicated. Okay, yeah. Might as well just say that the truck, I love kissing the cheek of the truck now. tried to make me lose control and crash out, but that didn't really even work in his favor. I'll say this, Jack needs to stop trying to make it seem like I'm gonna crash out that easily, because it ain't gonna happen right away. Oh, what do you mean? You eject when you clip your roof on that one building. Are you fucking pulling my leg right now? Honestly, it was just a little bit bothersome. But it was funny at the same time. Okay, gotta quit with the fooling around and try to get through this. If I could just stop bouncing! Sometimes you got some good moments, and sometimes you're just being pulled by the fucking game overall. Sometimes I'm just trying to survive. But for the most part, this game is pulling my leg right now. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. Slow down. Speed through here, speed through there. And we're gonna do that just fine. Are you kidding me? Are you seriously gonna try to rear end me and try to make me stop my vehicle? Or crash it at least? Well, it really ain't working. Nope, get back there. If I put a link on Discord, can you see it? Sure. It just... maybe a little bit later, because right now I'm trying to dominate the race. But you could still put the link down in the comments if you want. Fuck. I jumped. Jason's out of action, but Jack is still ahead of me. About to make sure this guy's whole career is ended. About to end this man's whole career. Come on, little bitch. Get up there. You're going to SpaceX. You're gonna blow up to pieces. I'd say chalk up another win because that was something. It's so dumb though, because at one point of that race, I just ended up clipping my roof. Like, what? There is no way you could possibly do something like that very profoundly. There is no way you could do something that absurd. Well, maybe if you're in a truck, that'd be a different story, but this is just dumb. Tree hugger. I drive a petrol sponge. Oh, okay. If you were just about to check, no, that was not on the chat. I was looking at the license plate on the vehicle. Because it's not only the major details you gotta worry about the game, it's also the minor details. Is there any other upgrades I could go for right now? Because I get the feeling I'm missing some around here somewhere. Oh yeah, there's this one. I haven't even gone for this one. Here we go. Disastrous ass airport filled with military planes and helicopters, just abandoned and waiting to be crashed on for the taking. An airfield graveyard. I just crashed them out. Okay, that happened. Must have touched the wing. I didn't even see that one coming, actually. Damn it. Oh, shit. Again? Like, really, again. Come on. Duh. Oh, got him. Crush his ass like a pancake. Why is that? What? That should not even surprise me. And they're having a hard time trying to keep up. Boom. You do not tap on me and expect to think that you're gonna get away with it. Of course. Excuse me. I am not gonna let anyone else try to take this victory away from me. Are you kidding me? You have got to be pulling my fucking leg right now. There we go. Oh, not this one. You gotta be joking me. Man, I hate this one. I could literally do better than that. Okay, never mind, I can't. Come on, dude. You gotta be joking me. Nice. There we go. I think I've gotten overtaken though. Not yet, not yet, not yet. I still got a chance, still got a chance, still got a chance. Come on, come on, come on. Go, 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 go. Come on, come on, come on. Go, 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 go. Please, 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 please. Oh. That is not any better than my previous few attempts. Yes. I hit the exact same spot, and that wasn't what I was trying to go for. Oh, okay, there we go. Yes! It takes that, I got the upper hand. Ha ha ha! Please, please! My fucking god! Are you joking me? It's like there needs to be a pattern around here. That was so close! Yes! I mean, but it was so close! Kinda like how that cutoff went because of how I reacted. No, no, no! Please, 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 please! Ah! Why? Oh, 99, that was so close. That was close to 100. I don't even know why I didn't even get 100. Is this because I'm supposed to go up to the corner, really? I'm not even gonna bother anymore. Fuck you, soccer! Stupid ass soccer stunt. So far, with the race, like this is as much. This is the racing in the demolition derby is what I'm good at. But I fucking hate the stunts, dude. Jeez, they're like, it's horrible. Just trying to get through them. Most of the points the AI earn, it just looks like it's calculated. Or it's gone through some sort of roll the dice effect where the AI get randomly set numbers. But at least inside of races or inside of demolition derbies, you could at least see who's the better driver. Jack just went spinning like a helicopter. Katie Jackson wrecked on the second lap. I wonder how that happened. Oh, okay, Sally Taylor too. The race is underway. Well, that surprises me to no extent. How can Jack and Jason be so far ahead of everyone else? Nope, get back here. I'm not letting you take this opportunity away. Jason's wrecked. Oh well, too bad for him. there's only just 4 of us. The other 4 just eliminated themselves. Well, what a start of a race, and I managed to botch it up somehow. Okay, see if you can open it. If not, add me on Discord. Oh wait, I can't. You reach the limit from chat. Yeah, Discord, like YouTube, live streaming is just real picky on this kind of stuff. Or I should say more briefly, YouTube hates Discord for some apparent reason. Despite the fact that Discord has streamer mode as an option for when you're like streaming and stuff like that. Like fucking how far is Sophia? How about the community posts? You could post it in the most recent one I have. Or at least give it a try, and I'll see about checking it out later. And could these people at least get out of my damn way? Why? Alright, I'll check it out later. Like, this race is the only neuron activation I will ever have. If I ever see anyone trying to race inside of this map, while I'm in, like, even if I had played online, I'm gonna be disappointed. This is like the worst track I've ever raced on. That's at least in my mind. Say what you will, but this is the worst track I've ever raced on in my whole entire life. I did not even flip anyone. What do you mean? Super flip? That wasn't even a super flip. I didn't even do anything. I have more to show, but to not fill the post with links, I could add you. I am already on my way to do that right now. Actually, did you send it as a Discord link? Like, you sent the photo as a Discord link. Unless, which one was it? Did you share this on? Here. I have the username link set up. Actually, I think I need to... Is there a way to copy the profile and then... I don't think it's going to show me that because I have streamer mode enabled. Let me check. Within my recent post, you could at least send the... See about sending in your Discord user. I'll see about trying to... Like the name of it. I'll try to see through there later on. Or if you want, you could also send that inside of this YouTube as well. Just send the username, and that's just specifically about it. Gotta be fucking kidding me, I hate this stupid fucking lamp! There is just two ways I hate this map. One, because of the construction area, and when you crash out or something like that, where exactly you reset yourself. Two, that one fucking lamp on that roadway that leads to a shortcut. And it's indestructible. That's at least two ways I hate this map. And three, probably ending up clipping my roof on the top of that light in the parking garage while jumping. No, get your ass back. Get your ass back. No one told you to overtake me. I clipped. Unfortunately, there isn't anything in regards to that. Regarding to the number of the Discord. But since streamer mode's active, I'll have to check through my phone. There's a thing as to the Discord where the numbers, the account number. I'm not too sure if they decided to remove it or not. Which I'll just say it's pretty weird. So, for the most part, it's still the same as to my old account's name, but here is the username for the Discord. Honestly, I hate this race. Why is it gotta be this race specifically? Why couldn't it just be some other track? Why is it gotta be this one? Get out of here. Nobody wants you up here. Alright, I'll check it out later. Just try to grind it. Yeah, I received the request on the phone. There's about damn time. Man, this race is a fucking shitstorm. Give me a break. I hopefully wish I never have to race that track again. But I highly doubt that's gonna happen. Look, this one's not too bad. For sure, this is somewhat a little bit better than the other one. Yes, I may have taken the long use of the F, but did not say the F-bomb yet. And I'm running through here. Why? Why? Are you seriously rear-ending me? And how does that even work? I flipped on my side. They rear-ended me and I flipped on my side. Damn, and I wanted to crash her ass. Well, that's what happens when you try to take first place from us. From me. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. But that's a lie. And there we go. That's another race down. This is barely the first fucking lap and my car is smoking. Oh wow. Second place? More like 7th place. Well, at least I won first. Right, time to get a new car. Well, at least this should be simple, it's just a speedway. Whoa. And that was a simple finish. Ugh. This is getting irritating. Come on. And I hate this. Will I be able to get through this? Let's find out. Come on! Like, why? Why? Of all the tracks they could possibly put me in, why this one? Come on. This is honestly a terrible track for me to drive this car. Come on. This is what I hate about this race. It's because I can't even seem to fucking get through it without crashing for once. Come on. Go, 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 go. And finally we got it. Oh, that was so painful. Fuck that race. Come on, gain control. And finish. Spun out right there. Come on, maintain control. Maintain control. Chalk up another win. Alright, time to continue this racing series. Finish it off, and finish it off strong. Of course, it might not come true because I'm gonna. There's gonna be a lot of crazy hell going on around here. The good news is we're on the road-based track for the most part. Another one. So this balances out some stuff. I just sent that man flying to his oblivion. That was the goofiest thing I've ever seen. Nope. Well, I just ended up doing that. Don't know how exactly that worked. But it worked. Nonetheless. All it took was just that one tap, and I start spinning out. This is ridiculous. Well, that's a sound bug. Boom. Blast them off out of this shithole. Come on, we can finish this one strong. Dino nuggets. So with this being the final race of the championship, I don't think I'm going to be able to catch up to Sophia. I don't even know how she's up ahead of me. This is starting to piss me off. Like, I don't understand how she's able to keep up ahead of me. Okay, never mind. She's not ahead of me. Nice. Nice. First place. And we got the Street Cup. Now, there is one more finals that we gotta take. Unfortunate, I bought nitrous. But we're doing the demolition derby once. I have my fair share of doing good with the nitrous regardless. I just love watching the ragdolls while they scream. Jack was still on this roof. He didn't even get back on his wheels. Reminds me of GTA 4 NPCs. Got his ass. Have you seen what happens when they get up? I don't think I remember. I mean, I did stream GTA 4, but I haven't even streamed that game for a very long while. Plus, when I was playing, I never really even paid attention to those details. Actually, I think I need to swap out this vehicle. So there are times when they get up, they get, like, knocked out, like, unconscious. Others, they die. Huh. Are you saying that happens with NPCs, like, when an ambulance comes by? I'm kind of thinking of it's kind of like that, where in order for the NPC to come back up to his feet, he would need the ambulance driver would need to be around. like, I'm aware of the, this little thing where in GTA, in general, from the older games, the way older games, the 3D era, the build-up of the 3D era, like, I'll explain in a moment, I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. Had some stuff that I needed to take care of quickly. Actually, we'll check in the very last few moments after we're done with the racing series. Because I want to get this out of the way. I've been meaning to, but I never really got a chance since Thanksgiving. All of Christmas I just held that back, taking a little hiatus from the Flatout because I was trying to have some time to myself, just trying to have some time off. Of course, I did stream some other games and I may have made a video, but regardless, those were different. Those were different pieces of content. Anyways, I was trying to say that, in the older GTA games, where the PS2 and the PSP era, The ambulance drivers inside of GTA would drive over to the dead person. I chose the wrong car for this because I don't even think it'll withstand anything that Frank's Mount Nevada could throw at me. But the ambulance drivers end up driving to the location where the NPC ended up dead, and they go down and they try to revive him, basically bring him back to life, despite the fact that he's been shot, like dead shot. Of course, shot dead. Of course, that isn't the case when you've done headshots to the NPC in question. But that would be like something that actually happens to an NPC that just are filled with body holes. Or bullet holes, sorry, not body holes. The ambulance driver goes up and revives the guy for dying to multiple gunshots. And then the ambulance comes in and they manage to revive someone. Like, that's something that confuses me. But of course, there wasn't anything. It was to add into the supposed realism of the real world in a video game. But realistic-wise, like, reviving someone inside of GTA is not as realistic as real life. That is to be expected. Of course, the developers were working on that as time passes by. But in the older 3D era of GTA, they didn't know any better than that. Which, I don't blame them. I don't blame them. They were still working their ways around on 3D engines and trying to make a 3D GTA game than other 3D games. But GTA specifically is a special case. Whether it be, of course, if it was for the PSP or even the PlayStation, PS2, GTA 4 has that realism. Yeah, it has that sense of realism, actually, in multiple aspects of realism. Because it's not only just about the driving, it's not just about the gunplay, it's not just about all of that, but also the parkour as well. If you think about it, because you've seen some of those videos where people have gone through and they've done parkour, they end up doing the parkour in real life. Like, sometimes they'll do it whether they're recording, or sometimes they'll do it when they're not recording. Actually, most likely they would do that when they were recording to make a video. The only realism that is missing from the game overall is the hunger. And GTA San Andreas had a system where you could eat when your character is hungry. Which of course changes the statistics of how your character is overall. Actually, that kind of thing was also missing, and that makes sense. Like, the one thing that's missing in GTA 4, since GTA SA, which I can probably understand, it was some sort of... Some people could have seen it as a hindrance. Never played SA, but I'm seeing vids, and I guess is where you work out. Yeah, there's... In that game, they do have gyms inside of that game, so you could do the workout kind of stuff. Or a restaurant, so that way you could eat food. Which kind of, sort of simulates hunger inside a video game for your character. And this was before before Skyrim implemented that kind of thing. Before Minecraft implemented that system. But the thing is, there's no indication. The only indication you could get from knowing that your character's hungry in GTA SA is when it pops up as a hint. And the amount of strength that you gain overall from doing the gym stuff also pops up, and the amount of fat you gain from eating also pops up as hints inside the game to remind you what has increased and what has decreased. As well as your driving skill and your gun and your shooting skill and all that kind of stuff. Of course, GTA 4 doesn't have that specifically. But I mean, does it really need that? It doesn't really need... Realistically, it does not need that. Unless the developer said, why don't we just implement this system? I mean, like, I know it's not... Like, I get it. No, it's not needed in the game, but it'd be nice. It'd be a nice addition to have inside the game, nevertheless. Right, I'm back. Many people would see things. Yeah, that's another thing. People would see it being a useless addition to the game. But despite it being a useless addition to the game, it's still an interesting little detail that it is in the game. Whereas Midnight Club Los Angeles, when in the PS3 and Xbox 360 consoles, where the game was able to simulate the daylight and nighttime systems. Of course, it's an interesting detail compared to all the other Midnight Club games, because the other Midnight Club games they never really simulated on the daytime and nighttime cycle. But yet, Los Angeles did. But then, when it comes to GTA 4, they simulated not only just the driving and the shooting and all that, but also the parkour. And then you got GTA SA with the food, the hunger, and the workout kind of thing. And then, I want to say Mafia 2. I mean, I guess this applies in the first Mafia game as well, but in Mafia 2, you actually not only simulate the amount of petrol that's inside your vehicle inside the game, but also in regards to refueling your car. And it could be any vehicle you drive inside that game. It could be the it could be like the Ford Thunderbird from the 1950s or the Chevrolet Corvette. It doesn't really matter. But it simulated the fuel not only to where the amount of which you use while driving. Yeah, but an interesting detail that still nobody would care. Yeah, sadly. And we've done it! We've beaten the game! Well, not at the technical rating because we haven't done all the stunts. Honestly, fuck the stunts. They're a pain in the ass to deal with as it is. I really don't care if I'm missing out on the stunts in this game. All that matters to me is that I managed to beat the game with all the races and all that kind of stuff. Like, look, even the career progress even says otherwise. It's focused more on the racing, and it's just about it. Now, it's time to head to intermission. See what's going on. Interesting. So this is the M3 you probably earn inside of the special update that they made overall, the Volume 9, I presume. What I find interesting is that you did put a little American flag right there with the tiny little eagle. Hold on, let's just put this on the full on screen and just see it all together. Like down here, you have the American eagle with the little tape kind of thing. Then within the inside of the little black portions, you have the title of Unbound. This side's gray. Same for the rear bumper. Then you got the right side of the car, which is also saying Unbound, but it's in the color of green. Got the classical Need for Speed logo on the roof of the car. Then the Speed Hunters 30th anniversary. Oh, okay. Then red. So it's supposed to be the 30th anniversary of Need for Speed overall. You know what I'm getting out of this? I'm I mean, really in my sense, I'm getting this Need for Speed shift kind of view of the car overall. As not to say the vehicle itself. The vehicle was already made to be like a Le Mans styled vehicle back when back since the start of the 21st century. But the style overall, the color, the livery, asides the main one that's supposed to be like the hero car from the original Most Wanted '05. But it just gets to me that it feels like it's a Le Mans styled car. The livery overall. It doesn't look like that. I mean, it doesn't look like this per se, albeit in the other M3 from the Most Wanted '05, it was just more of gray and blue. But I mean, in general, when I see it like I see it like this, and it just looks like it was designed by a liveryman who did Le Mans first time being. That's how I see it overall for this vehicle. Flag is a reference to the real race car. Oh, the U.S. flag is a reference to the car. Oh, okay. Maybe someone inside the U.S. drove it first. So say something like this. It says the guy was. It says the. It shows the flag was German. Oh, maybe it's this one more so. 2001 M3 GTR race and road cars to be presented. A 2001 M3 GTR. Yeah, this was a long time ago. So they allowed an American to drive the car before anyone else could be able to drive the car. So BMW of North America unveiled the newly restored M3 GTR E46 Stars and Stripes liveried race car. Company's 40th anniversary celebration this year. So this car manufacturer has been around for a very long while. For Hans J. Stuck-capped off-season for BMW North America by winning the 2001 Le Mans Petit Le Mans finale. Tribute to a grieving nation who has lost their lives in the 9/11. BMW Team PTG owner Tom Milner has created patriotic stars and stripes designed specifically for this race. As a result for the win and a special delivery, the car became a legend for BMW racing fans in America. Bill Auberlane will be in attendance at the Legends at Autobahn M3 GTR display while unveiling a car that bears its name on its side. But this Autobahn must have been like a few years ago, so that would probably. I might not. This might not come true, but this most likely explains why the U.S. flag is on that headlight of the car. That's the biggest theory that I have to think of overall. Is because of what happened back in 2001, and the car is given this said livery, which looks like the United States flag. What's this? Legends transformed. The BMW M3 GTR, the Rachel's 350Z, the Skyline. It's that car. Oh, that one's the mix of all the the character cars. And then this one. That one's the ASAP Rocky's Mercedes, right? I mean, like, I'll say the Mercedes does good if it was in a game that was not a Need for Speed, Unbound. Because honestly, here's the thing between me and Need for Speed Unbound, okay? I don't have any plans to play the game. Like, ever. I won't have I will not be playing another Need for Speed game for a very long while. And here is why I say that I'm not going to do this. The reason why I was not going to do this, I've been persistent on this ever since Need for Speed Heat, alright? I was persistent on this before I started YouTube for a very long while. I was prominent enough that Need for Speed Heat would be getting some updates as time goes by before another Need for Speed title was going to be developed, and we were going to enjoy the game for a while. That's what I was that's what I was hoping the game would come to be. But has that ever came to be? Has that ever been in fruition? No, it hasn't. Why? Because EA, a bunch of greedy little cucks, decided to come in and swoop in and say, "Oh, hey, we decided to stop. We decided to update you on what thing? Criterion is not making Need for Speed games instead of Ghost games," which was like an up for me. But then another thing that came out to be the case was, "Oh yeah, on the same note, this is the last update for Need for Speed Heat, so yeah, fuck you and thank you for your money." They just ended up giving us the middle finger and just decided to disappear off with our money and then later on make Need for Speed Heat. I mean, Need for Speed Heat. Need for Speed Unbound a few years later. And here's the reason why they done this. Because for the most part, when Ghost Games made Need for Speed Heat, like, there wasn't anything that EA considered profitable out of that game, which was an issue. It's an issue. Like, here's the thing you need to understand, and EA is not going to understand that anytime soon. Is that the game doesn't need to be profitable for once in their life. For once, it would be nice to have EA actually give a living shit and not go out of their way and then say, "Oh, look, the game," say, "Oh, this game is not profitable." Instead, they could just be like, "Oh, this game's not profitable. Oh well, we could continue making more updates." But no, they don't see it like that. That's how gaming is nowadays. If it's not profitable from gaming for the companies around the whole entire world, whether it be EA, Namco, Nintendo, Microsoft, or wherever the fuck else, it. The bottom line is they're not gonna make content if it is not profitable, and they've been like this since Horizons. For this game, for Need for Speed Unbound, obviously, but Microsoft has been like this for Forza Motorsport and Horizon as of late. And here's the thing. They're not. You can look at Rockstar Games too. Yeah, I could look at Rockstar Games too and think of the exact same thing. GTA 5, Rockstar. We're still stuck in GTA 5. You haven't even bothered to add in GTA 6 anytime soon. They're probably going to delay it even further because of, I don't know. They're just going to continue to delay it even further. But here's the thing. It's not only because, in general, because it's not just the profitability of the game does not come in the single player status. Red Dead Redemption is an example, I guess. Yeah, Red Dead Redemption, this original one was like $50. It was kind of pointless to price it at that amount because it's really an old game. It's really an old game. You can't just price an old game that amount. But apparently they can. Apparently studios can. Yeah. They want to charge the game for $100. Yeah, I've been hearing about that too. But all of this will be in discussion for another time, though. For now, I'm just gonna go ahead and call it a stream. So, yeah. With that being said, my name is ICECADE. Thank you for watching the rest of this Flatout live stream. I've been meaning to get it done, but never got it done. If you are, and with that, well, with that being said, feel free to leave a like in the comments, subscribe by decision. Whether you want to or not makes no difference. And with that being said, I'm off, and we'll be seeing you in another stream. See ya.